Hey guys, it's me, Candy. I am back today. I thought I would go ahead and round out the week, have you guys come along with us to see the kids blow up their volcanoes. Obviously, they're not going to blow up, but that's what they keep saying. We want to blow up our volcanoes. So, my house is a mess. I spent last night canning salsa, like jars of salsa, and I sliced so many bowls and Tupperware containers full of banana peppers and cucumbers to get ready to pickle today, and washed a bunch of okra and put it in a container with a towel so it could dry out to be pickled today. And then I realized this whole thing right there of cucumbers got missed after I finished cleaning up my mess last night. So I still have to do those today. I can probably get a batch or two working in this canner and stuff while I get those ready to can. So that's not a huge deal, but it is 11:30 and we have not even started school. I have been deep cleaning the dining room. CJ's job is the dining room, and each of the kids has a little area. For instance, Penny does the bathroom and the laundry room. CJ does the dining room. The kitchen is my mess. Mika does the living room. James does the staircase, and he puts away the shoes that everybody leaves by the front door. And Miss Maddie's just here for the fun. So when one of the kids is kind of lacking in their area and it needs a little more cleaning, I will come through and I'll deep clean that area on top of what I normally do. So I've been working in the dining room today. I wanted to get the bookshelves done. I may not. I may just get the floors and walls and stuff done. But at least I'm getting it done, because when he sweeps or vacuums, he does not get the corners or the walls, and things are piling up, pieces of games, stuff like that, pencils. And so I've just been working on that. I also went ahead and scrubbed the toilet and the bathtub. I still need to do the bathroom floor. And then I need to pick up the dining room. The kids deep cleaned their bedrooms the other day, and that means total mess worth of laundry. Probably about 12 loads of laundry piled in my laundry room from all the stuff that they've been throwing in their floor or under their beds or in their closets, because I have not been upstairs in their room all week with this being back to school. And so I have to wash all of it because I don't know what's dirty and what's clean. So I have a bunch of laundry to do. I'm going to work on that slowly through the weekend, but I figure if I get the house deep cleaned today, it won't be a big deal to work on that, and I won't have so much to do with the house. So that being said, we have to run the Anthony's. I am out of baking soda. Well, I have a teaspoon, and we are about to do our volcano experiment, and we need lots of baking soda. So we are going to go get baking soda, get home. We are going to do our history. We're going to do our read aloud, and then we will do a volcano book that we're going to read, and then we will do our experiment with the volcanoes. And then we will, sometime in that mix, because it is almost lunchtime, we will have some little pizzas in the oven I'm going to make for lunch. What else? Oh, and the kids still need to take care of their bunnies, because today is just, I don't know what today's doing with us, but we are not getting things done. So we got to get all that done, and very little time to do it. And I think James wants us to run some errands with him this afternoon, so we really do need to get moving. Anyways, I'm going to put my shoes on. Kids are getting buckled in the car, so I'm going to get out there and we are going to get on the road. We are home. I have some mini English muffin pizzas in the oven, getting those cooked through, and I went ahead and made some banana berry smoothies from the freezer. We had a smoothie pack in there, and then I sliced up some apples, and I used my mandolin and made these super thin. So here are the pizzas that just came out of the oven. These are barbecue chicken, and the kids really like these, so they will be gone in about 5 minutes. Now we are going to go ahead, eat our lunch while we do our read alouds. Here is what the kids' plates are going to look like. This is actually Maddie's plate, so she has some ranch for her pizza, her smoothie, her apples, and she's good to go. And then I'm going to have the last of the cucumber and tomato and onion salad and 2 mini pizzas for myself. We read a small book on volcanoes. We read our Story of the World read aloud. We read 2 chapters of that. We finished On the Banks of Plum Creek. CJ did his own reading. Mika read to me. I worked with Penny on her reading, and I read James and Maddie stories. And now we are outside in the yard. and I made a list so that each child would have a different explosion with their volcano. So one might have a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of Dawn, and a 2-ounce cup of vinegar, or one might have a whole cup of vinegar, 2 tablespoons of Dawn, 2 tablespoons of baking soda, so on and so forth. So everybody had a little bit different explosion than one another, and the kids got to blow up their volcanoes, and as they were doing them, they were yelling out what kind of volcanoes they had. And it was pretty awesome to see that they remembered both the types of volcanoes and the types of explosions. Okay, now all the kids are gonna mix their own mixture of baking soda and vinegar and dish soap and paint, because what could go wrong, right?
Yeah. Pink!
Yep, yours is pink.
Oh, there goes Mika, there goes Mika's. I didn't even put any in it. She didn't put any vinegar in it.
It probably hit some vinegar in the bottom of the...
Mom, look at it. I found it.
Oh, yours is neat, Bubba.
Mama, mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mine's
Everybody's got colors flowing now. Whoa.
Whoa, you see this?
Maddie, look at CJ's.
Can you look at mine? Yes.
And Mika's. And
Stripes.
these three have so many colors.
I just missed a couple pages, which are 2 pages right here. Did you have to do this first?
No, you just have to do it all this week.
Okay, because today's the last day. So.
I like how Bubba did his earth layers.
Yeah.
He did a good job on it.
It looks like he took and just sliced out a slice.
For a quick snack, the kids are going to have some of this zucchini bread I made the other day with some butter on it, and that should keep them happy while I make some pickles. What are you doing?
Doing pickle juice.
Stirring pickle juice? Are you helping Mom?
What's that sound?
What did you ask me about that cup earlier, Bubba?
What's that?
The cup in the corner.
That one?
Mm-hmm. What did you ask me?
What is it?
And what is it? Do you remember?
Well, Lucy cup.
My I Love Lucy cup. It's special, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to make up the sweet pickle stuff. Hey, hey, hey. I am out here watering the garden. I thought I would kind of chat with you guys while I'm doing this, multitasking a little bit. So the kids and I read Time for Kids Volcanoes. We finished their unit study on volcanoes, rounded it out with their experiment of doing the baking soda, dish soap, and vinegar. And we didn't have food coloring, so we just used some tempera paint, and we did their volcano experiments. When we finished those, we went ahead and finished the end of their unit study where they draw in their experiment and how it worked out. And then, what else did we do? We finished The Little House on the Prairie on the shores of Silver Lake, and we read 2 chapters about the Romans, and Monday we'll start about Roman gods. So that's where we're at on her homeschooling. We may or may not start adding math and things next week. We may just kind of keep it easy for a little bit, just kind of to get things going. But it's been a good week. It was a really good homeschool week. I have one kid who really, he's just now this year, if we were using a public school, he is this year old enough to be in kindergarten because of the way his birthday falls. But he is going into 1st grade this year with me because I went ahead and started him last year. And he did not like homeschooling last year. It wasn't that he wanted to go to public school. It was just that he kept saying he didn't have time for this. And I recently figured that out when I was quizzing him on some things, that he is actually very, very smart, and he doesn't have time for that because it was just too easy. He is going to start out his 1st grade year this year, and he's going to start out at kind of like a 2nd semester advanced 1st grade type of level because that's where he's actually at. So, anyways, this year he is much more engaged. He wanted to do the history and my sunlight is awful. The history and the read aloud unit studies with us, the science unit studies and notebooking, all those things. And so he is going to be doing all that with the older kids, even though he is only 5. So that's pretty cool for him. And he is much happier. He's been working happily all week, doing everything he's supposed to do and not complaining. And that's just wonderful. Anyways, I have tear in my eyes and my glasses keep falling down. CJ's inside for me. He is peeling potatoes and keeping an eye on our pickles that little James and I just finished getting into a water bath. So he's going to come get me when my timer goes off, and I'm just going to water the garden until then. And then when the timer goes off, I'm going to turn the water off, go in and swap my pickles around because I have another batch that needs to go in, and then I'll reset the timer and come finish the garden. Or at least that's the plan. Okay, so here are the banana peppers I made earlier, and then the first batches of pickles and okra that we made.
It got mashed.
Is that what's wrong with it?
Yeah.
I thought it was just made that way.
And a lot of people not mashed.
You
We're going to keep right on this.
okay?
It's good. You give it right like that.
Okay. Are you a happy helper?
Yes.
That's a lot of watermelon, baby. You got it. You're a trooper. My father-in-law stopped by. I did not film any of cooking of dinner, but I just cut some chicken breasts long ways, tenderized them, breaded them with milk and egg, flour, and some Cajun seasoning, fried those, made some mashed potatoes, some white gravy. I went ahead and made up some more of the cucumber, tomato, and onion mixture, and then we also had some ranch beans. Thank you guys so much for coming along with us today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love if you would give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I would love to chat in the comments below, guys. Bye.